relatives of nearly 1,200 Chileans who were never seen again after they were detained nearly 50 years ago by agents of Chile's former military dictatorship were invited to the presidential palace for a very special event. Among them, 48-year-old Cristian Martinez. He was still a baby in 1975 when his father left the house to meet another member of the clandestine left-wing organization that he belonged to.
He took me with him. When he arrived at the designated corner, the agents were waiting. He'd been betrayed by a comrade who'd broken under torture. My father managed to convince them to drop me off at my grandparents' house nearby before taking him away. We never saw him again.
Martinez has been trying to put the pieces together ever since. His mother fled to France with her 2 children, who became friends with the children of another exiled couple. It was only when Martinez returned to Chile as an adult that he discovered that his friend's father was the one who had betrayed his.
When we met 2 years ago, I told him, I can't hate you. I think that you, your family, and my family are all victims of that historic period our country lived through.
Perhaps none have suffered more than the friends and families of the missing, who have been carrying out a painful, lonely, and frustrating search for their missing loved ones for nearly 5 decades. Now, for the first time since Chile's return to democracy, current President Gabriel Boric has announced a plan to search for the remains of the more than 1,100 people who disappeared. It entails more money, more technology, more science, but above all, more political will for the Chilean state to take responsibility for what happened. But for the families of the disappeared, there's a mixture of hope and skepticism. More than 2 decades ago, the presumed remains of political prisoners were dug up in this hill. In a shocking report on national television earlier this month, it was revealed that they'd been put in cardboard boxes, unidentified and forgotten in official forensic centers until now.
Our mothers, our widows have passed without getting answers, so we say this plan is too late. We hope the state's negligence will end now.
That is what the president is promising, that after nearly half a century, at least some may at last be able to bury their dead. Lucia, Newman, Al Jazeera, Santiago.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.